So today we are going to be doing some more gardening, and as you can see, it's a huge change in weather from what we had on the last video we did. We've had a lot of rain. I don't know, it's probably been a couple inches or so, and so everything's nice and muddy. And I thought it was an awesome time to get out here and get the strawberries transplanted. So my husband, he beat me to it, but he came out here and we did the strawberry patch, and then we transplanted all the strawberries and everything. I think our strawberries are looking really good, and I'm really excited because I didn't realize that they were actually blooming as well as they are. They've got like a lot of blooms on them. And those are the ones that we had planted in here originally. And then like some of these smaller plants like these are the ones that we transplanted today. But I think they're looking really nice. Even the ones that I transplanted, they are blooming and going to have lots of strawberries on them. As long as they didn't get stressed too bad by the transplant, which I hope they didn't, because we tried to get as much dirt as possible and tried not to disturb their roots too bad. But I think they're all looking good. I was really surprised at how much the strawberries had grown because I hadn't paid attention to them, because we had so many weeds in here that I didn't really notice.
Look at that.
Yep, we got a strawberry growing right through the cracks there. I put this little walkway in here because I thought, well, once this bed gets full of strawberries, I thought the walkway might make it a little easier to get in here and pick them. But it kind of looks like they're just going to grow right over the walkway, which will be all right. As long as they grow, that's all I care about. So, one nice thing about having the garden heavily mulched like we do is that it makes it so nice when it rains we can come out here and work without having to walk through the mud. So that's been really nice. But I wanted to show you what we did over here on this bed. We have, radishes planted over here, I think, on this end, and we have lettuce planted down there. And basically what I did is we have a layer of compost down, and then on top of that I put some soil from the pots, and then we planted the lettuce and radishes into that. And I'm hoping that it'll do good and come up really well. Last year I tried planting carrots. I just planted them straight into the dirt that we had, and they didn't come up. And so I went and got more seeds. I reworked the soil and I planted them again. In fact, I planted them in this patch here, and they still didn't come up. So I went and got more seeds, and I've even tried some special coated seeds that are guaranteed to grow. And I planted them and they didn't come up. So the next time I got more seeds and I planted them in a different spot. And I did like what I did here, where I laid down a thick layer of soil, potting soil, good potting soil, and then I just planted the seeds into that, and then almost every single carrot came up. Since it's cool, wet, and kind of rainy out, I mean, it's really cloudy and looks like it can rain some more here in a little while, which I hope it does. I've decided to go ahead and get the broccoli and cabbage planted. I'm kind of glad that I didn't go ahead and get it planted the other day when we were out here working, because I think it was the next night after that, or 2 nights after that, we had a freeze. And so if I'd have planted it, I probably would have lost it again. So anyway, it's not looking too good for some reason. I don't know if it's because I let it sit out that one day when it was really hot and we were working out here, but it's starting to turn yellow. And I don't know if it was the heat or if it was the fact that I left them outside when it got kind of a little cool out, or what, but this cabbage just is not looking the greatest, and neither is the broccoli. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and plant it while it's cool out here, and maybe it'll kind of come out of it. So what you doing there?
Doing mint.
Mint. Yes, our mint's coming back, and it's looking really pretty. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Sour.
kind of sour.
I chewed just for a bit and I spit it back out.
Okay, so I got the cabbage planted. Over here, I planted 3 little plants that my mom gave me. She ended up getting the 45-day miniature cabbage, and it's the kind that I was really wanting, but when I went to get some, it was all gone. So she shared with me because she got a 9-pack, and she said she only needed 6. So I planted these 3 right up here together. They aren't supposed to get very big, so I think it'll work good. Over here, I got the broccoli planted. I've decided that if it doesn't grow, I will not replant it, and it will be just meant to be that I don't have broccoli this year. And then over here, I got the rest of the cabbage planted. I think the kind that I got is a short-term variety too, but I think it's a 59-day cabbage, so it'll get a little bit bigger, and it will take a little bit longer for it to be ready, but I think it'll still be good.
19 more days for this one?
Yep, it takes 19 more days for this variety here than the other one. So that'll be good, won't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, now we are ready to mulch, and we'll be done. So I came over here to the trailer to get some hay for mulching, and look what I found. Those crazy chickens, I tell ya. They'll lay their eggs wherever they please. Well, I guess it's about time to wrap up what I'm doing in the garden for today, because I got a little certain someone right there who thinks he needs to eat. So I need to go fix a couple of bottles. And I got another certain little someone right there who's hungry and thinks she needs some supper. So guess I'll be doing that. So anyway, I got everything mulched and done. I always love having the rain and the cool weather and working out in the garden on these days like this. It's so peaceful and quiet.
Except for the guineas.
Yeah, except for the guineas and little peoples who need to be fed and little goats who need to be fed.
If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.